A group of intergalactic criminals must pull together to stop a fanatical warrior with plans to purge the universe. Hello everyone and welcome to another movie review. It's on Guardians of the Galaxy this time, a superhero movie. It came out back in 2014. It was nominated for 2 Oscars, another 52 wins, and 102 more nominations. The top cast in this is Chris Pratt, the voice of Vin Diesel, the voice of Bradley Cooper, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Lee Pace, Michael Walker, Karen Gillan, Djimon Hounsou, John C. Reilly, Glenn Close, Benicio del Toro, Laura Haddock, Sean Gunn, Peter, don't know how to pronounce this, Peter Serafinowicz. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Christopher Fairbank, Christiane Godlowski, and Wyatt Olaf. Quite a few popular names though. One in particular, Dave Bautista. I actually knew him back when he was with WWE. He joined when it just turned to WWE, or did he join just a little bit before when it was known as WWF? I don't remember. But yeah, no, I know him as Batista from that, and he was actually a very good wrestler. But that being said, we should all know that that stuff is fake. I liked his acting in WWE, and he was one of those actors that when he came out of WWE and decided to try to go to movies, he was one that actually succeeded. Yeah, and I very much, and this comes to the cast. To me personally, I actually love the actual main cast, but the one that went above and beyond. I know he wasn't the best though, but he was the one that surprised me the most, being like, "Oh my God, he can act," and that's Dave Bautista. Reason why I was just talking about him, because this was a movie that actually intrigued me. For him, because it, like I said, it showed he could actually act. And after this movie, I went back and I started watching other movies that he was previously in before this movie. And I was actually really enjoying his acting. And to me personally, he's not a great actor, but he's actually very good / good. Yeah. Everyone else did a very good job, at times great even. To me personally, the acting kind of differ between very good and great, very good and great. This is probably, I find, one of the more weaker Marvel superhero movies. And not to say that this was bad, it wasn't. It's just the fact that there was a few issues with it for me personally, and it's mainly due to the cast. Like I said, it wasn't anything great. It was just very good or good. Onto the story aspect. The story itself, the plot is the plot is straight out of the comics, really, of Guardians of the Galaxy. If you grew up with the comics, I shouldn't say the plot is straight out of. This is the movie is based on the comics of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I did actually read a couple of Guardians of the Galaxy comic books, and from what I've read, they were actually quite good, quite good. And when I heard that it was coming to movie, I was like, it might fail, it might succeed, I don't know. And I remember before, like around the time that this was coming out, I remember hearing how the, all the actors, all the main cast uh, of this movie actually had an interview with with I forget exactly what it was with, but and I didn't even see it myself. I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and I heard how the the person that was interviewing them was like, so how does it feel to know that this is going to be the first Marvel flop? Because the people that interviewed them didn't think that this movie was going to do all that great. Yeah. And this comes to the point of the storyline, the plot. The plot is actually it's it's decent slash good. Nothing spectacular. Um, but it was written extremely well. That's where I have to give kudos. Wait, I forgot to say the writers and the director. The writers is James Gunn, Nicole Pullman, and Dan. Can't read that. Dan Abnett. Abnett. There you go. And the director was James Gunn. And to me personally, with James Gunn, it's like he actually did, as a director, you actually did a really good job with the cast, because it's the director's job to direct the acting. Being like I stated in like a previous review. Okay, this is how I want you to act. This is how I want you to act. And yeah, that's what the director's job is. That's what they're there for. And I would have to say he did a really good job. He should have concentrated on a few certain people more. Uh, but that being said, you did still do a really good job, James Gunn. You did. And the writing aspect. I would have to say the writers, the writers, to the writers, you did a great job writing it, but you didn't have that great of a plot. It was a decent plot. That's it. That's all. Yeah. To me personally, that's what it felt like, because it felt like other things that have happened in taking bits and parts from other superhero movies and just combining it all together. And but like I said, it was written extremely well. It's just the plot just a little bit for me. That being said, I am a big fan of superhero movies. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy is one that is a series that I never felt was great. It felt like to me that it was probably one of Marvel's uh, worst superhero franchises. Yeah. That being said, I still don't hate it. I think it's a very good movie. For the most part, the graphics, of course, first time, amazing. IMDb gives this movie an 8 out of, with all the users combined, gives it an 8 out of 10. And I don't agree with that. I don't. Uh, like I said, I think it's a a very good one. It's just it falls a little bit flat for me, and so that being said, my rating, I would give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you love this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So take a while for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.